Welcome back to Let's Go to the Movies with Pat. I'm Pat Patton, General Manager here at Ocean Shore Cinemas, and I am on location here in Las Vegas at CinemaCon 2023. It's going to be a great episode. There's all kinds of things I can tell you and lots of things I can't tell you. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, we're back home after CinemaCon, and while I had full intentions of shooting this entire episode there at CinemaCon in Las Vegas, I realized that a majority of the stuff that I could show you, nobody probably wanted to see. And the things that I wanted to show you that you really wanted to see, legally I couldn't record, I couldn't take pictures, and I couldn't show you that. So what I'm going to do this week is I'll do the normal. We'll have our trailers for the movies coming up and a review of Guardians of the Galaxy. But I'm also going to share with you day by day the important things that I saw, the things that I can tell you about, and then give you my synopsis on what I feel is coming up this year and how I think the industry is going. So stay tuned and let's get going. Starting this week, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. If you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, you're going to love this movie. The music and the comedy is there just like it has been in the past two volumes. You're going to love it if you enjoyed that part of it. This movie, we learn a lot about Rocket and where he comes from and a little bit about his past and all that. We have some old foes that come back up that we just can't shake, and we also have some new people that we need to fight against. So this movie is great, on the edge of your seat action and comedy and everything in between. Also, I don't want to spoil anything, but make sure you do stay to the end of the credits because there are 2 deleted scenes in the end of this movie. So make sure you stay all the way to the very end and catch all of that. I'm not going to give away too much, but again, this is a great movie. It's going to do very well. Make sure you get your tickets ahead of time. You can buy them here at the box office or on our website at oscinema.com.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians. Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back. Came back a total dick.
Oh, please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
I get the same old dreams, same time every night. Fall to the ground and I wake up.
My sacred mission
Is to create the perfect society.
He didn't want to make things perfect. He just hated things the way they are.
Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, out of my head can't take it.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Incinerate them.
We were always searching for a family until we found each other.
Are you ready for one last ride?
We'll all fly away together.
Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Since you've been gone, since you've been gone.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What?
Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
Life is like a really great novel. You never know what the next chapter will bring.
Hello! Oh. One question, what's going on with the gloves?
I'll show you what's next.
What? Oh my God, you're engaged?
Oh, when did this happen?
It was last night.
You know what that means? Bachelorette. The book says we can't reject our destiny. And I think we should all go to Italy.
Italy?
We might never have a chance to do something like this again.
Rome, I love this city. I love anything that's falling apart more than I am. Life is unpredictable. And it's the surprises that make it worth living.
Scusi, signora. Chef Johnny says if you would like, you should see his cucina.
I'm sorry, see, is cucina?
It means kitchen.
I bet it's big. Just don't do anything I would do.
That's actually really good advice.
Buonasera, signore.
Wait a minute. A buff cop just happens to drive by. Okay, show me your concealed weapon. No. I do think he missed his calling.
So after landing in Vegas and finally getting to the hotel and getting checked in and getting our passes and all of the stuff we need for the week, our first thing we did was a seminar on movie theaters and are they staying. It was a really good seminar, real good information, and I'll kind of recap that a little bit later on in my own words. But we went to Sony kicked it off that night with their opening ceremonies, and they showed us the whole slate of stuff coming up, everything from end of this year to early next year, and some amazing stuff. We had a video first off from Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, who are kicking off Bad Boys 4. They are currently filming that one. A movie called Dumb Money. If you all remember the GameStop stock thing that happened years ago, finally a movie coming out about that, starring Seth Rogen, Shailene Woodley, and Pete Davidson are in that one. So we got to see a quick trailer of that, which was pretty cool. It was a good trailer. We have a movie coming out on called Insidious, the Red Door. I'm sorry. That one is coming up here soon as well. The first one we got to really see anything important about was the new movie coming up, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We actually had Shameik Moore was there, and he plays Miles Morales. They introduced their trailer. It wasn't quite finished yet, so I can't give too much information on it, but we had a little extended scene that had some unfinished information or video in it, which was really cool. New movie called Kraven the Hunter. If you're into the DC universe, Kraven the Hunter is coming out soon. No Hard Feelings, which is another comedy starring Jennifer Lawrence. Absolutely hilarious movie. One of those rom-coms, I believe it's R-rated rom-com. It's going to be absolutely funny. I can't wait for that one to come out to the theaters. We saw a quick little intro, not much of a video because they haven't started filming yet, but a new Ghostbusters movie is going to be a sequel of Afterlife. So that's something to look forward to early next year, I believe. The next big one that they talked about from Sony was Gran Turismo. That's going to be an amazing movie starring Orlando Bloom, David Harbour. They both were out there introducing it. It was the first time the trailer had been premiered. Neither one of them had seen it yet, so they jumped into the audience and watched the trailer with the audience. That was really cool. Great trailer. I can't wait for that movie to come out. It's going to be amazing. We also have another movie called Anyone But You. That's going to be another rom-com type movie. It's going to be hilarious. And then we also had a little snippet from a movie called Napoleon, which is coming through Apple TV. Now, if you haven't heard, Apple TV and Amazon have pledged to put about $1 billion into theatrical releases over the next several years. So some amazing stuff going to come their way. This movie, Napoleon, starring Joaquin Phoenix, is going to be just absolutely amazing. We saw a little clip of it, and it was just full of action. The cinematography is amazing. And I can't wait for that one to come out into theaters because I know everyone's going to love that one. We finished off night one with a trailer from The Equalizer 3 starring Denzel Washington, and he brings back in Dakota Fanning in this one. But after the clip, we had actually Denzel Washington came out, which was really amazing, and he received the Lifetime Achievement Award for CinemaCon. And it was just an amazing thing to see Denzel Washington in the building, standing ovation. It was really cool. So Sony rounded out with they kicked off the event with some really cool stuff, and I just knew that starting off after that it was just going to be amazing the rest of the week, and I can't wait to tell you about the rest of the stuff we had going on. We woke up the next morning, we had early morning breakfast and then seminars to kick the day off. And then very informative events that we had going on. And then we went over back to the Coliseum for Warner Brothers and their kickoff of what they have coming up this year and into next year. After that, they had an extended look at the new Barbie movie starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, directed by Greta Gerwig and Gerwig. And it was so funny because all three of them were out there on stage, and Ryan Gosling was hilarious as Ken. He was still in character, didn't know what was going on. It was just hilarious. And seeing that extended scene of that movie, I think this movie is going to be one that everybody's going to love. It's going to bring Barbie to life, and it's just absolutely amazing what they were able to do with the Barbie world, as they called it. Next, we had a little look at a movie called The Color Purple, which is a Broadway show that Oprah did. And Oprah actually came out and she introduced the cast of the movie and the director. And it had a quick Q&A, and we saw a trailer of the movie. It's gonna be a great movie. It's very woman powered. It's gonna be wonderful, and I can't wait for that to come out. And it was amazing seeing that cast up there on stage and answering questions. The cast has Fantasia in it. It has Danielle Brooks and Taraji P. Henson. So it's a great cast, some powerful women. It's going to be a wonderful movie. So I can't wait for that one to come out here soon. We saw a quick look at Wonka, which is going to be a prequel to the Willy Wonka that had Gene Wilder in it, and which is really cool. They did great. It looks amazing. It's kind of just the backstory of what happened before the Chocolate Factory, and that one I thought was hilarious. Has Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompas, and it's hilarious, and I can't wait to see that one come out. After that, if you're ready to be scared, The Nun 2 is coming out. That one actually had people screaming in the audience and jumping. It was quite startling. So if you like scary movies, that's going to be a good one coming up. Dune 2 is coming out as well. We got to see a little bit of a snippet of that one, little extended trailer. And we actually had Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya were both there promoting the movie, which was really cool to see them up there. They showed us some information, some stuff that we can't talk about, but it was really cool to see. And I wasn't a Dune fan before, but I think I'm going to go back and watch the first one just so I can see the second one and know what's going on. Another movie that I thought was interesting coming out is The Meg 2 with Jason Statham. If you thought the first one was big, just wait till this next one. It's just the Megs get bigger, and it's just more mayhem and craziness. It looks great. So if you are a Meg fan, you're going to love this one. We also got to see a quick look at Aquaman 2, a little bit of an extended scene on that. That was amazing. Aquaman, we all love Aquaman. It's going to be just great. And if you enjoyed the first one, you're going to enjoy this one. The cinematography is awesome. The special effects are great. And it's just amazing to see. And I hope it finally comes out. I know they've been talking about moving the dates, and hopefully they got it stuck and they're going to be bringing it out soon. The last thing, as far as the previews go for Warner Brothers, is we got to see a little bit of the Blue Beetle, a new movie coming out, a new superhero movie. But it looks like it's going to be an awesome movie, bringing another character to life from the comics that I think is going to be a refreshing new comic to bring up. It's going to be a great movie. The graphics look amazing. The scenes are just out of this world, so it's going to be a great movie. We finished off day 2 as far as the filming stuff goes with a screening of The Flash, which is coming up here soon. We actually got to see the whole entire movie. I can't tell you anything about it just yet, but you're not going to be disappointed. The movie, in my opinion, was a great movie. You're going to love it. But that's all I can tell you about it. So make sure when tickets go on sale to get them, because this movie will sell out. It's going to be a great movie. Thank you for that. And I will be back with more information from the rest of the week.